Hello, everyone. I'm very excited to speak to you today here at TEDx about getting out of your comfort zone. In fact, in order to get on the stage today, I had to get out of my comfort zone. This summer, I attended Duke University's Summer Studies program. This program would require me to leave home for 3 weeks to go to Austin College, where I would go to this program. And I was very excited, but at the same time, I was very nervous because I'd never been away from home for more than 1 or 2 nights at a time. When we got there, I unpacked, said goodbye to my family, and I had it all under control. But until about an hour later, I decided that I was bored and I didn't have any friends yet, so I would have to go make some friends. But this would require me to leave my room and actually talk to people. So I did, and I found out that everybody was just as nervous as I was and was really open to being friends. And I made some amazing friends this summer. On the first day of classes, I went to class, and I was very excited. The course I had selected to take this summer was Algebra 1. Actually, the course my parents had selected for me to take was Algebra 1. But regardless of what I was taking, I was still very excited. On the first day, we were given an assessment to see what we knew. But this wasn't just any assessment. This was the mother of all assessments. I took one look at it and didn't know how to do anything. It looked like a foreign language. I thought, oh, I'm going to crash and burn. And I bet all my classmates since they're wizard prodigy math children, they know how to do all of this, and I'm the only one who doesn't know how to do everything. It couldn't be farther from the truth. A few minutes later, our teacher announced that this was the final exam we'd be taking at the end of term, not a pre-assessment. And the high score of the class was 3, and I got a 2, so it wasn't that bad, actually. A few days later, I came to another opportunity where I would have to get out of my comfort zone. This was doing laundry. Now, I had to do laundry because I changed a little bit too frequently, but that's beside the point. So I texted my mother, "How do I do laundry again?" Then she replied back just a few minutes later with a long, detailed response on how to do laundry. And I read it through, but it looked far too complicated. So instead, I just asked, "Does anyone know how to do laundry?" And a girl came over and said, "Just put it all in, put the laundry detergent in, put one of these little sheets in. It will be fine." So I did as she said, and then I texted my mother, "Oh, I just put it all in, it will be fine." And she replied back, "What did you do? You're going to ruin all your clothes." But in the end, it worked out, so that was good. A few days later, and yet another opportunity presented itself that would require me to get out of my comfort zone. One of the new evening activities was volleyball, and all my friends were signing up, so naturally I signed up. On the day that we were going to have the volleyball game, I remembered that there's a reason why I'm not on my school's volleyball team. And it's because I stink at volleyball. So I was nervous about having to play volleyball in front of everyone, but I just decided I would just go for it, and it worked out really well, and I had tons of fun. From this moment on, I decided that I wouldn't hold back because I had learned that when I wasn't worried about what people were going to think of me when I tried something new, I had so much more fun. And in class, when I answered questions or asked questions, and even if I got the answer wrong, if I just participated, I learned so much more. And if you get anything out of my talk today, I hope you get that sometimes it's okay to be wrong, especially if you learn from it. Because if you learn from it, it's a success. And 2, sometimes if one person has the courage to step out of their comfort zone, everybody else will see you as an example and will start getting out of their comfort zone, and they'll start spreading their ideas. And together we can make the world a great place, because that's the perfect way to start the spark. And 3, next time, if you want to try something new and you're worried about it, just go for it, because if you try and do your best, well, then that's all that anyone can ask of you. Because I learned this summer that, as a wise person once said, in the end, you only regret the chances you didn't take, the relationships you were afraid to have, and the decisions you waited too long to make. Thank you for listening.